and welcome to the Joe McNeil Podcast, episode 31. It's a somber day, and we'll get into that in a minute. Let's just catch up. What have we been up to? I personally, since last week, is it echoing in here? I think it's just because I yell so loud. I have to start putting foam on the walls in here. Just a lot of work. A lot of promotion, trying to get some marketing stuff off the ground. Schools are back.
Yep.
And they're out here at short game practicing, which is great. Sorry, I'm going to move this a little bit. Had some feedback on the last episode.
Yep. Well,
I thought I might read that. 7 comments. It actually did pretty well, but I could have put some really, I don't want to say controversial, but I could have put some more instigating ones.
Yeah.
I didn't, but we just did that one out there. Hey, all men, if your daughter is in sports, let her compete against women. That was it. I get a comment. This is what's weird. I don't understand Instagram, but Instagram hid some of this, so I think they don't like him, or they didn't like the way this conversation was going. He just says, your imagination is wild.
Which doesn't really make sense.
That made no sense to me, and I'm like, I'll go. And so I comment. I'm always on social media. I try to be as nice as I can. Man, I'll imagine this is a compliment, but I really have no clue what you mean.
Yeah.
Then he comments and goes, less than 10 in NCAA Division I out of 500,000 athletes. You're afraid of the boogeyman. So then I'm like, oh, okay. So this is always the argument with all these people. Hey, man, it's like a small percentage, but that's the thing. It
doesn't matter. We want none.
The small percentage controls the media. They control. I mean, they're like, are you serious? It really is a real thing, man.
Yeah.
Even one is too many.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, gotcha. No fear here, just vigilance. The WNBA can't even define what the W means. So I'm just like, I'm not fighting with him. I'm just like, dude. And he goes, I think he made a comment and then he deleted it. And that might have been what got hidden, because I have 2 back to back and I don't usually do that. So, and I go, no, I was trying to be polite. Your comment confirms exactly my point. It doesn't matter if there's 1 or 1,000. Men do not belong in women's sports. And I go, you okay with a little arsenic in your cake? And I was like, not saying I was going to poison him. I'm just like, that's literally what you're saying. Like, hey, man, here's your birthday cake.
But there's only 10 droppings in there of poison.
Or they used to do that. They used to do that with youth groups. They'd go, there's just a little dog poop in the brownies. And they were like, that's a little bit of sin, man. And like, honestly, if you are a believer, that's how it works.
Yeah.
A little bit pollutes the whole thing. And he says, smooth-brained people think 0.000002 of athletes somehow affect their lives. My daughter's a college athlete. Her older sister was a college athlete. It does affect our lives greatly.
Yeah.
Destiny's going to be getting, I don't know how just let's say a typical college education is probably $400,000.
Yep.
Maybe even more. So you're talking Destiny's, your kid is going to get $500,000 worth of education. That could affect it.
It definitely could.
Can you imagine if it becomes widespread? Now we don't have any more girls getting scholarships, and it's like, that's not going to happen because men like us are standing up.
Yep.
So, all right, what have you been up to?
Just played in a 4-man scramble yesterday. That was fun.
Hate scrambles.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. We played in like under 4 hours. It was great. We were the only group. Well, there might have been one more group off of hole 1. Everybody else was off on the back 9, so we just kind of flew.
What'd y'all shoot?
19 under, so 53.
Yeah, that's pretty good. One time we shot a 54 in a scramble and lost to a 49.
Well, the scramble I played in before, a 43 one.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I hate scrambles. They are fun though. Like, but if nobody's cheating, they're fun.
Yep.
That was for Creekview High School, Medina Valley ISD. We are a supporter of our 2 local high schools.
Yep.
Really, all the high schools in the area, we try to support, give them special deals for the kids to come practice out here. But we went a step further with Medina Valley and became an advertiser as well.
Yep.
And so I think we're excited for that good relationship there.
I think it's going to be really good.
And so it was the least we could do to go play in their fundraising scramble and win it. That's all right. Hey, you play to win the game. Isn't that Herm Edwards? You play to win the game. All right. So we said this was a somber episode. We're just going to have to get into it. There's been a horrific video circulating online, and we're going to play it here. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's go ahead and cue that up. And we're not going to say anything when this is playing, but again.
Do not touch my new driver.
Holy cow.
It's awful.
Well, as you saw, that's the Good Good Callaway driver ad. And man, I'm at a loss for words.
Hope she's okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. This is the dumbest thing in the world, and we're going to spend some time talking about it.
Yeah.
I am so sick of this crap.
I know.
So, first thought when you saw my first thought when I saw the ad first, I didn't see the ad.
I had seen the ad.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't think anything of it. Like,
that's because you're a misogynist.
I mean, she was laughing when she's on the ground. They're all like best friends. So
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Okay. So I didn't see it. And then they're like, I hear it got banned. And I'm like, what did they do? And then I look it up.
All right. That got banned.
Not just got banned, this day and age we live in, this is insane. Okay. And, you know, this kind of piggybacks on a little bit on the episode last week. We need some men to stand up.
Yep.
But in this case, we could have some strong conservative women stand up, because this is absolutely insane. That is a skit. Okay. And now they're calling it, well, I'm just going to read all this stuff. Okay. So we have that. I'm going to pull up Callaway. Sorry. Good Callaway commercial is the number one. Callaway. Oh, here we go. Callaway Golf, massive. To our customers, employees, stakeholders, and golfers everywhere. I'm going to try to not do this in a little whiny, snivelly voice because I want to, but I'm not going to. Last week, Good Good Golf in Callaway posted a video to promote a co-branded driver. While the video was produced by Good Good,
They had to make sure.
want to let you know, it was approved by Callaway, specifically Mark, and he no longer works here. No, they don't say that. Okay, sorry, I'll get through this. It was approved by Callaway prior to posting. That approval should never have happened. Mistakes were made, and we're taking the matter very seriously. Sorry. It's a video. Like, I can't. It's a video, guys. It's a video. And it was a skit.
I know. It's ridiculous.
It's not even offensive as we deal with the consequences of our mistake. The consequences are a bunch of libs got offended by this and went bananas canceling Callaway and Good Good. That's the consequences. And we complete our investigations. Why does everything take an investigation? This is so dumb. I want to make it clear. We sincerely apologize for the video. That won't be enough. That will not be enough. Sorry is not enough anymore. The content was inappropriate and does not reflect our values. What are Callaway's values? Come out with a new driver every year? Make one.
break in 3 swings.
Yeah. Well, how about the? Do you remember you had that epic that kept cracking, and then you had one like it took a little bit longer, but it cracked too, and they wouldn't warranty the thing. We were like, okay, how about that? That's your values. Your values are to sell as much equipment as possible.
Yep.
Okay. To be clear, we are unequivocally against discrimination. There's discrimination in the video. Domestic violence or threatening behavior of any kind. You can just, it's like, tell me you hate UFC and the NFL.
Yep.
As soon as we recognize the seriousness of the issue, come on, they all saw it. They all saw it. This guy, this is just gross. Okay. Once we saw the seriousness of the issue, it was escalated appropriately, and the video was immediately removed. Preliminary statements were issued by both Good Good and Callaway, and now this statement has followed. Because that's all we do. We just release a bunch of statements. And we only got to show everybody how sorry we are. We're also conducting both internal and external investigations. And we've already made changes to our approval process aimed at ensuring this will never happen again. Oh my gosh. We believe we have been a positive force for diversity and inclusion in the game of golf. What on earth? They've been waiting for this.
I know.
They were waiting for this. This video was completely inconsistent with that. I assure you, we will learn from this and do better. Humbly, Chip Brewer, CEO of Callaway Golf, a.k.a. a moron.
Literally.
This is the dumbest thing in the world, okay? So that's what and then I got more. Golf Galaxy. So last night was supposed to be Big Break, sponsored by Good Good. That's a good partnership because they're like normal dudes, and you're trying to give some other normal dudes a chance. I think it's a good one. Anyways, that got delayed last night. It was supposed to premiere because Golf Galaxy has requested to remove its branding from the show. Do you realize Golf Galaxy that I bet Good Good has more fans than you do?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, are you serious? So
Good
we're like,
Good is so popular.
okay. Then we get Golf Channel. Programming note, we are postponing tonight's premiere of Big Break. This will allow for necessary production updates following a request from one of the show's sponsors, Golf Galaxy, biggest one, because they went, hey, they probably watched the video, went, well, that's stupid. What's Callaway doing? Callaway's apologizing. Good Good? Well, Good Good's in hot water, man. We're going to disown them. Let's apologize. We didn't have anything to do with it. Let's apologize anyways. Let's apologize and take all their clothing that's actually selling in our stores. Let's get rid of it. Okay. Then Claire Rogers. I don't know who she is, but this was out on. And a DM I received from someone who works at Golf Galaxy about the Good stuff. I work at Golf Galaxy. This morning around 9:30, we got an urgent message from corporate saying that all Good merchandise needs to be pulled from our shelves immediately. Just spent the last 45 minutes pulling head covers, apparel, chrome softs, etc. Oh my goodness. Disaster averted. Can you imagine if somebody came in and bought a hat that said Good and didn't know that represents domestic violence? Okay.
Yeah.
You think that's it? Just go on social media. You're going to lose your mind. So LPGA posts a swing of Kiara Romero, unbelievable amateur who's now a pro, almost won in her first event. They post her swing and they go, please rate her swing. I just do clappy. Look at the top 2 comments. So no LPGA comment on Good Good and Callaway? Some guy, okay? And then you look to the next one. What does the LPGA think of Callaway?
Who cares what they think about it?
The post is about a girl.
Who
Can you
has a
imagine
really
that?
good
If that was
swing?
your daughter?
Yeah.
You're getting a post about her and all these morons are out there going, please comment. Okay, here's the deal. Long time ago, we had the 10 Commandments everywhere. We would have those in schools and stuff. And then we kind of all agreed, these are good things. Don't murder, don't lie, don't cheat on your wife, don't steal, don't curse. 10 language. Well, actually, it was don't take the name of the Lord in vain. There's all those things, okay? We agreed. Those were offensive, so we removed them, okay? And now we're just at the mercy of whatever anyone thinks is evil.
Yeah.
Okay, just to be clear, we need to issue a statement on our stance on the Good Good video. From an advertising viewpoint, I thought it was a dumb video, to be honest with you. Like if I'm trying to sell drivers, I was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay. But not for the reasons that they think. It didn't make me want to go buy the driver. Yeah, whatever.
I kind of want to go buy it now, though.
Yeah, it won't be available.
Yeah.
So, from that point of view, from the other, I'm like, it's a skit. They're acting.
Yeah.
Do you understand? They're acting. A skit is not real, and you're not going to convince me that it's real. You're not going to tell me, just because you were offended by it, you're not going to tell me that that was real. So I was like, this is gaslighting. This is what they do. They gaslight you. That's what it's called. They present an alternate reality. And so I posted on Google thinking it's going to argue with me and go, oh, you must be referring to the Good Good. Nope. It says, actually, what you're talking about is called concept creep. This occurs when a serious term like domestic abuse or trauma, which is serious, expands to include much milder or entirely unrelated experiences like slapstick comedy or an accidental fall. I'm like, that's literally what this, mislabeling versus gaslighting. If someone calls a comedy skit abuse, they are expressing a highly distorted viewpoint or an extreme political moral stance. This is Google, and Google is as left as they come. They'll change this, I guarantee. That's why I printed it out. However, simply stating a radical or incorrect opinion is not gaslighting unless they're actively trying to manipulate you into believing your own eyes and ears are broken. So they're kind of doing all of that stuff.
Yeah.
They're mislabeling. Concept creep. I kind of like that because I think it's a bunch of creeps that come up with this. I'm deeply disappointed in Callaway, Golf Galaxy. I mean, I think we have to look this up, so don't quote me on this. But Dick's Sporting Goods owns Golf Galaxy, or Golf Galaxy owns Dick's, or whatever, the same company.
Like that.
And I believe they were like a big supporter of Planned Parenthood. I believe that years ago. And so you may be listening and going, Joe, we don't care about abortion. Well, that's fine, but we're conservative and we do. We're pro-life. Yep. And I remember that a long time ago, I think. Now, I might be wrong, but they supported something. And these are all just like, they're just, it's a hoax.
Yeah.
It's a hoax. So how would you handle this? One, I would have left the video up. And I would have told people to get over it.
Pretty much.
And I mean, I showed it to Mom. She goes, okay. And I go, sweetie, that's like domestic violence. And she's like, no, it's not. Showed it to Destiny this morning. We should have done some live reactions. Would have been better. Showed Destiny and she busted out laughing.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was funny. Like,
I saw another, I can't find them, but there's a like, I guess, female golf company or something. Maybe not, but they flowered up all their stuff so it looks like it. And they had a video, and it's a woman going to grab somebody else's driver, which one you don't do.
Yeah, like if anybody goes to grab my driver, you're getting punched in the face.
Well, I don't know. Leave my clubs alone, man. They're $650.
Yeah.
So, but she goes to grab it, and the other girl goes, "You can hit it." And so she hits, and it's like a parody of it. And then the comments are like, from now until, end of September or something, 20% of all sales will go to domestic violence. They're like, essentially, do you realize, like, Garrett Clark was the one that pushed the girl? They're calling him a domestic abuser.
I know, that's so stupid.
So what are they going to do now? He's going to have to go to, I hope he doesn't. He should tell them to kiss off.
I know.
They should come out immediately and go, we get all this. There is no way. I'm sorry. All these people outraged have not been abused, I guarantee it.
No.
And if you have been abused and that was your trigger point,
then come on, like
what? Like, now if you're like, hey, this one time I was in my house and I went to grab my husband's clubs and he was like, leave him alone. And he slammed my head to the ground or something. I'd be like, well, okay, but that's not what that was. You understand? They were all out there playing as friends.
Yeah.
It was a skit. Okay, so we're not arguing that domestic violence is serious. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Guys that beat their wives should be beat. I mean, that's sickening. Okay, but all right, that's my opening rant.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Give me your thoughts, because I'm like, where is this going to go? Because I'm hearing that PGA Tour is thinking about breaking Good Good sponsoring a tournament in Austin.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like PGA Tour is going to kind of like this because they already just don't like YouTube golf. And they're kind of open about that. And Garrett Clark is basically single-handedly the one who started YouTube golf.
That is true.
And if they could get him to like get canceled or whatever, then like, YouTube golf would take a big hit. But
I think the momentum against, like, the pressure against these companies is enormous. It's outrageous.
Yeah.
That I'm not sure what that would be like if it came against, like, I mean, we're not that prominent, so it's not a big deal. But if we were big and Callaway probably watched their stock prices drop. Golf Galaxy, all this stuff. And I'm like, wouldn't you just stand up and just go, guys, come on. That is not at all what that was. We're not going to apologize for something that wasn't that. We are against domestic violence, as is everybody. That's what I was going back to the 10 Commandments. At one point, we all agreed murder was bad. Not anymore.
No.
So it's a normal, rational person is against domestic violence. If you're not against domestic violence,
then what's wrong with you?
Yeah, you're like a criminal. So, and the fact that you have to come out to be clear, we are unequivocally against domestic violence.
Well, no crap.
Yeah, I'm also against stealing and murder and running people over. Road rage. I'm against road rage too. Like, I mean, it's almost funny because it's like, well, we should troll them and see how much stuff that they'll apologize for.
Oh, they will apologize for everything because they just
no, they won't.
People happy.
How about this? If this had been done against, let's say this was a different video, okay, and let's say it was Donald Trump, President Trump, reaching for Garrett's club, and Garrett pushed him down, okay. They would be like, oh yeah. Do you remember, like, I mean, it's hard to imagine this, but I think it was in 2020, whenever Trump was running the first time, maybe 2016.
Yeah.
And that comedian, I used to like her. She was on Seinfeld, Kathy Griffin, redhead. And she had a severed head of Trump at one of her. I'm like, it's not,
that's
like him or love him. I don't even care if you like him or love him. I didn't like Obama. I don't carry a head around
No,
somebody like that.
That's
You're
psychopath.
deranged. Yes, and that's what this is. This is deranged behavior that you're trying to force people to apologize for something. This goes much bigger because this is all over. It goes much bigger because I was like, do you remember when you did something wrong and you could just say you're sorry? Hey, I'm sorry. And when you couldn't just say you're sorry, when you like damage somebody's life and like train wreck, like they're okay. Like, Good Good probably has more than enough money. They're probably good. However, this is costing them.
Yeah.
Massively costing them. And that's sickening. That's sickening. And sorry is not enough anymore. You can't just say, hey, sorry, my bad. No, you must apologize. I promise you the next steps are Callaway is going to release some type of foundational initiative for domestic violence. In normal, everyday life, fine, do it. Like, okay. I don't know how you combat that with money, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
How do we combat domestic? And it's like they'll do it in a way that's like,
actually, that's true because who are we giving the money to?
the dude, stop beating your wife. Here's $300. Oh my God. I don't know. I mean, like, okay, but what they'll do is they'll go, we need to raise awareness for this issue. This is just one of many, but we're gonna raise awareness.
Why do we need awareness for it? We know it happens.
I know. How are you going to stop it? I'm serious. The creeps that beat on their wives or girlfriends are creeps. You're only going to get that stopped. You're not going to stop all bad behavior. It's never going to happen. No. Men have freedom to do right and wrong. You can't. It doesn't matter if you outlaw it, shame it, whatever. It does not matter. So in that situation, like obviously, I really can't speak to this. I don't beat my wife. But the woman is going to have to get some help. She's going to have to call the cops. She's going to have to, she's just going to have to get out of that relationship. But this is not a domestic violence episode.
No.
I don't have to tell you I'm against it. I mean, you know what I'm also against? Illegal vote counting.
Yep.
Okay, but nobody else is. Yeah, so I think they'll come out with a foundation. They'll come out with we need to raise awareness for this. And then if Garrett Clark is an idiot, the next thing we're gonna see is him in front. I want to apologize to all the women out there. I didn't realize how disturbing that was. I was like, anybody ever had sisters growing up?
Yeah, I know.
My sister, I mean,
sisters are abusive.
We got beat on. We have that video of you with the egg on your head that Abby caused. Okay. All right. Man. Seemed like there was some, this is not related. This is not golf related. This is free. Okay. This is just a rant episode because I do not like the way society is going. It's gross. Somebody needs to stand up, to be honest with you. Someone in authority needs to stand up and go, y'all look silly. You know what this reminds me of? There's that, I think it's a fable, but it's the emperor's clothes. And he's naked. He's totally naked. It's a parable, but a tailor comes to the king and he's like, hey, here's some new clothes. And he shows me these are the finest threads. There's nothing on there. The guy's fleecing the king. And so the king buys the clothes and he goes and walks out there and everybody has to agree with the king. Oh, Matt, my goodness, look at that. Those are amazing. He's naked. And a kid in the crowd goes, why isn't he wearing any clothes? And as soon as he did that, that kind of like broke the whole thing. But that's literally what needs to happen. There's nothing to apologize for. You should apologize for apologizing.
Yeah.
Like, stop this. Save your apologies for something real. How about this? Dear customers, employees, stakeholders, and golfers everywhere, we apologize we made a piece of crap driver. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying, like, let's say. We apologize that the back weight kept falling out and that it came unglued and flew off the, you know what I mean? Or we apologize that the head the tolerance was too thin and it cracked. That would be something worth apologizing for, not domestic violence that you're not guilty of. Now,
that we know of.
Yeah, I know he might be. Nah, man, I'm looking at this and I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm not going to insult the guy, but I don't think so. He ain't beating anybody. He ain't beating anybody. Okay, so there's a lady, I don't know what her name is, that is on trial for murder. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Baby.
Yeah, I don't know. It's murder trial. Yeah, the Clancy. Lindsay Clancy. There's a video of all the supporters dressed in pink outside the courthouse. So here's what happened.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see this.
I don't read into this because these things are like really, really sick, but it's all over the news. Essentially, she sent her husband to the store on an errand. They had 3 kids, 5-year-old, like 3-year-old, 6 months. As soon as he left, she had already been Googling, I guess, like how best to strangle. I'm like, why didn't Google like, hello?
Yeah, like, hey, let's call 911. They keep Googling how to strangle their kid.
Yeah, and so that's what she did. And she strangled her 5-year-old, 3 or 2-year-old, and then the 6-month-old. And then when the husband got home, I think she was out in the yard acting all hysterical or something. And it's horrific.
Yeah, someone like that just needs to be put to death.
Yeah. This is why we have the death penalty. Piece of crap. She has loads of supporters dressed in pink outside the courthouse. And all these just women like, well, yeah, I had a baby too, and postpartum's real. Shut up. My wife has had 7 kids, and we were like, we didn't really deal with postpartum, maybe on some of them, but for sure after Arthur. But she had a C-section, so that was a lot harder on her than all the others. And yeah, I mean, I had mom talk to people. She got super depressed. She never thought about killing anybody.
No,
this is so warped. And not only that, now you've got supporters. Who supports this?
Losers, creeps.
Yeah, so I'm like, where's the apologies for that? Because I'm sorry, that's offensive to me. That offended me. That anyone would be out there supporting this mother that strangled her kids. They're not arguing. They know she did it.
It makes me so mad.
And I'm like, so yeah, men need to stand up. But I would say this, conservative women, stand up. You need to speak out. Mothers, you need to speak out. You're getting lumped in with all these psychomaniacs. So, I don't know. So what do you think what should he do?
I think he should just not say anything.
I think he should countersue.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. You're calling me a domestic abuser for something I did in a skit. Let's pull up all the Saturday Night Live skits.
Oh yeah.
How about the one?
They're older ones.
Oh yeah. How about the one where Will Ferrell is feeding his dog rat poison? Because it's in a dog food bag. They were like kind of making fun of that, but his dog's eating rat poison. How about PETA all over that? Oh my God, you're going to kill that animal. I mean, it's a joke.
The Will Ferrell one where he's yelling at his wife to get off the phone. He's like saying, I'm going to bash your head in.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Or the kids get off the shit. That's my favorite.
That one.
Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, I'm like, get a lawyer and fight this. This is crap.
Yeah.
This is crap. It just feels a little bit targeted, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And these people don't have enough to do. I don't know. So how do we, how would you fight it? How would you fight this? What would your plan of action be?
I mean, to be honest, they should just keep doing what they're doing. Keep making your videos and just keep.
What if YouTube took them down?
Yeah, they won't. It's probably one of their biggest channels.
Yeah, that's probably true. But I don't know. I mean,
even if they do, who cares?
Then self-publish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's stupid. You do realize we have all these dependencies on all these companies. And yeah, it's kind of a scary little world there. They could at any point pull the plug on you and your income. So if you ever get social media famous or YouTube famous or whatever that stuff is, I would probably just kind of like set that money aside.
Yeah. But like if they took Good Good down, Grant Horvat would probably stop. Brian Bros would stop. Like they would all just go create their own platform to do it on.
Yeah, and maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a bad thing. I'm not for the censoring. I was going through all our reels, and it's like they're just podcast clips. Well, that's hard to say. But the ones where we had a conspiracy theory one, which was kind of funny. I thought it was interesting. It's that one where they sprayed that stuff, bacteria, over San Francisco. 10 views.
Yeah. You know what we should have talked about in that? Helen Keller.
Yeah, all that. Well, we need to do we need to do conspiracy theories too.
Yeah, because Helen Keller is not real.
Well, why are we adding that on this one?
Just saying.
That is a conspiracy theory, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But I think she has pictures, right?
I don't know.
Somebody did, and this is like, I don't know why we're going down this route. There's a reel, and I'm like, these people don't have to apologize. And they're like, this is so mean. A surprise birthday party for Helen Keller. She comes in. Have you seen this? And she's like, they're like, surprise. And she just keeps walking because she can't hear him. And then she bumps into one of them and goes, ah. Yeah. I mean, I saw that the other day. That's like that. It's something milk. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like an Australian guy. That's the channel. He's got, I mean, they have some funny stuff. It's probably dark humor. I mean, that's probably
like dark humor. Though.
Yeah, I mean, I like stuff that I'm like, I don't want it to be vulgar, but I like stuff that it's probably considered inappropriate. Like you're not supposed to laugh at that, right? Like growing up, all the stuff I laughed at was, I mean, if you fell,
you're getting laughed at.
Man, I'm laughing. It's funny. Like, I don't know why. Like, I laughed more at like old people funerals we had to go to. I'm like, why are we laughing at funerals? That's like my whole family. Or if you told me you have to be quiet, usually in church. Oh man, that's the worst thing you could tell me. If you told me be quiet, and then like I'm sitting next to my brother Andrew, or they're like, and if he would like look, I'm like losing it. And everybody would be like, we saw you two idiots burying your heads. And it's like, well, you're trying to be serious. They have that one where they're like, that reel, he's like, trying to be serious in class. You look over at your buddy and he's like,
yeah.
You're like, God, man, don't look at me like that. Like Stop it.
At work, when you get a stupid customer talking to you, and you just look over and the other person just.
Oh man, I remember. This is speaking of laughing at inappropriate things. I remember working at McDonald's when I was in high school, and a dude came in that had, I don't know what this is, but it's like from smoking, and he had no voice, but he had like here, and he had to hold a microphone up, and it was like, I would like a cheeseburger, and I remember just being like, oh man, I could hardly not. And I remember workers going out and just doing stupid, inappropriate things, trying to get me to laugh. I mean, it was very hard. And the person was nice. I don't even know what would cause that. It's inappropriate to laugh at that. But like we did stuff like that all the time. Or somebody would go outside on the picnic table and pull their pants halfway down. And it's looking right through the picture window. So you're trying to take somebody's order and there's a butt. And you're like, man, Yeah, that stuff is. I mean, I have grown up, but yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't have respect for Garrett or not respect or whatever. So he doesn't have any. I mean, he could care less what I think of him. I hope he doesn't go out and apologize.
Yeah.
I think it just makes all this stuff worse, to be honest with you. Hopefully they'll just keep moving on. And but I think he's probably in meetings right now.
Yeah.
And he's probably thinking, you know what? I started my YouTube channel because I liked hitting trick golf shots. We're kind of getting away from that. And like Callaway, didn't you start because you probably wanted to build nice golf clubs? You're kind of getting away from that. Why don't we just focus on what we do and leave the, opinions out of it?
I don't know.
You know what's sad too? He was probably going to put one of his friends over there, like one of the guys. And then he's like, wait, we've started Good Girls.
Yeah.
Let's put one of those girls over there. I'll push her down. Then we'll kind of incorporate all of us in there. And so he was probably trying to be inclusive. Oh, man. So bad. Okay. Anything else? I don't know if we had anything else on board, but coming up next week. Oh, you got new irons. How are those working?
Yeah, they're really good. I got the Ping Blueprint S.
Yes.
And they're really good.
Shot 19 under.
Yep.
Scramble.
Hit the ball really well.
Yep. Yeah, that driver. I know Destiny was like, how does he not win every tournament?
Well, I mean, I don't hit it.
I was like,
in every tournament.
It probably helped though having your sister in the group, because you're like, nobody wants to go and get showed up by their sister.
Oh, I was fully prepared to.
Well, that was probably it. You probably let go of the pressure. Yep. So this is episode 31. I don't know what we're going to call this. Virtue signaling, creep. What was it? Concept creep. That's basically what they're doing. They're gaslighting you. Let me just give a final message, okay, to all those listening out there. They are gaslighting you. They're telling you domestic violence. No, let me start that over. Sorry about that. I don't have this prepared, but no, they're telling you a skit is domestic violence. That's incorrect. A skit is a skit. A joke is a joke unless somebody actually gets hurt. And I'm sorry, but your feelings getting hurt is too subjective. You can shut YouTube off or you can go somewhere else. You don't have to watch that video. We don't need the LPGA to make a statement. We don't need TaylorMade and Titleist and all those. Although, if I was one of those companies, I'd probably come out with a parody commercial. Yep, that's what I'd do. Because that's your competitor and you kick them while they're down. But they are virtue signaling. Virtue signaling. Gosh, I can't talk. But all right, keep up the good work. Fight the good fight. Don't give in. Don't call an apple a lemon. It is what it is. Thank you for listening on this Friday, and we'll catch you next time.